Linda Barge from the Bruce Company is on the phone. She's answering your plant and garden questions at 270-9933. Good afternoon, Linda.
Good afternoon, Mark.
We got lots of calls as usual, so let's get to it. We'll start with Joyce in Baraboo. Hi, Joyce. Joyce, you there? Nope, Joyce went away. Let's move along. We'll go to Tracy in Madison. Hi, Tracy.
Hello. I have a question about peonies.
Okay, go ahead.
I have some older ones that they're coming up now in the spring. They haven't been blooming for a few years. I'm wondering if there's anything I can do to help them out at the spring, since I didn't do anything in the fall.
All right. Are these peonies in a location where they get quite a bit of shade?
Two of them do get quite a bit of shade starting in late May. Right now they have a lot of sun.
Yeah. I think that peonies are extremely forgiving plants, but if you want them to really perform, they would like full sun. So you have exposure the whole day. You don't need that, but you need at least a half day. So if that's about the only thing that I've heard of with peonies, unless people mulch them with too thick a layer of mulch and cause rotting. But if they grow nicely but are not producing flowers, I would definitely, in the fall, move them to a sunnier spot and be careful not to plant them too deep. You have to leave a little, they're called pips, it's the growing point. You just have that at the soil line, and I'll bet they won't flower great this next season because they're still relying on where they're growing this year, but in future years they'll flower much better.
All right, so it's too late to move them for spring.
I would wait till fall, I think.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks for the call. Let's go to Ruth in Milton. Hi, Ruth.
Hi, my question is, my ligularia has multiplied. Can I separate that now and plant it in another place?
Wow, lucky you. I love ligularia, but mine is not developing enough offshoots. If it has produced plants that are quite separate, yes, you should, and would be a spring dig. I would do that now.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right,
sure.
Let's go to Keith in Merrimack. Hi, Keith.
Hi, we have red raspberries, and when we pick them, we clean them, and they're perfectly clean, and then the next day in the refrigerator, they got these little white worms in them, and we can't figure out how to get rid of these white worms.
Oh, yes, that is a critter that just appeared on the scene a couple of years ago, and I can't think of what it's called, but yeah, you may only benefit. Have you ever tried putting netting over the top? I've heard of people having some success with that, because the problem is you can't spray.
Right.
But you have to harvest them rapidly, and cover with netting, I think, is helpful.
And that takes care of the white worms?
Well, see, then the insect that is laying their eggs, the worm is a result of an egg hatching inside the fruit.
Okay. All right, let's go to Diane in Monroe. Hi, Diane.
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
I just have a kind of a concern about my lilac bush, and I'm thinking maybe I need to be pruning it. I bought a house late last summer, and have yet to see it, do much. I've been here 2 years.
2 years. Did you plant this lilac, or is this something that was growing at the house?
It was existing, and it looks to be a pretty good size. But I'm wondering if I need to prune it or what.
No, wait. The flower buds on lilacs are set the previous year. So if you don't see any fat little buds on there, you're not going to have flowers again. Again, that's lack of light. Sometimes it's because the plant is not very old. They sometimes take 4 or 5 years from when they're planted to actually produce flowers. So if this plant isn't a very old one, unless it's the sunlight issue.
All right.
And then, of course, fertilizing would be a good idea also.
Prune in the fall. All right, we're out of time. Thank you, everyone, for calling in. Linda, thank you for your time.
Sure. Thank you, Mark.
All right, we'll see you later.